Welcome back, guys. It's Bastion's Goofy. I'm coming here tonight, bringing it real quick, getting to the point. I'm bringing y'all the Hearing Protection Act. Now, I'm about to simplify it, make it easier for everyone to understand. It just passed. And basically, guys, all it means is suppressors, silencers, whatever you see in video games and movies. They're trying to make it more open to the world and without a tax. So everyone that buys a silencer, you used to, notice the word used have to have a tax on it. $200 tax, $300, freaking expensive. Just an accessory to your gun, which I recommend, guys. I mean, it does suppress the sound a good amount so you can shoot indoors, let's say for self-defense. Anyways, main point is that's done away with. Now we got nothing but free silencers. You just pay for it, no tax, you're clean. You get in, you get out. Now let's get into it, guys.
To talk about the Hearing Protection Act. So joining me is Frank Miniture from Forbes magazine, Ryan Kleckner, best-selling author and the firearms attorney and Rocket FFL, and a former NSSF employee, and R.W. Harkins from Breitbart News. So we're going to talk a little bit about the Hearing Protection Act, which I'm sure you're all wanting to know what's happening, when is it going to pass, when can I get my suppressor without having to pay $200 tax. So Frank, why don't you just sort of sum up where we are in things?
Yeah, well, let me start in a different spot because when I just first grabbed me about 10 years in Finland, and I was with the NRA at the time working on an article in Finland, and all the guys came out to show me their deer rifles. They had a bunch of Sockos in all the 308, and they all were suppressed. And I just thought that was so cool. And I looked at it, and they said, well, you don't have suppressors on your rifles? How impolite in the United States of America. Do you run around in cars without mufflers on them? Is that what you do? And I'm like, well, no, and you're right. That's a polite thing to do.
Yeah.
And so if the EU can get this right, why can't the United States of America?
That's true. That's
right.
true. Well, there are a lot of misnomers about what they are, and they for a lot of reasons, or have this mystique about them that's associated with gangsters and crime. And it's just, as you mentioned, it's just not true. And in many parts of Europe, they're mandatory. They're not regulated. In very high gun control places like London, you can walk into a hardware store and buy one for 25 bucks. So I think it's very important. And one of the things we have to do to move the legislation is to educate not just the people on the Hill, but the public and even many gun owners about what suppressors are and what they're not and what they actually do. And I know, in your prior life in the military, you actually use them. And you know quite a bit about suppressors from working at Remington. Can you just explain for the viewers what suppressors actually do and what they don't do?
Sure. So there's two main noises to every gun when it fires. I shouldn't say every gun. If it's supersonic bullets, there's two noises. Is you have the rapidly expanding gases from the explosion to send the bullet out of the barrel. And then with rifles, you have a supersonic crack. That bullet is breaking the sound barrier as it flies through the air. Well, a silencer, much like a muffler on a car, is just like a muffler. Here, Maxim, who patented the silencer in the same exact year, patented the automobile muffler.
Right.
Like, same guy, same design. All it does is it helps quiet the expanding gases as they come out of the rifle. It does nothing to stop the supersonic crack, and it doesn't make it completely silent like Hollywood does at all. Matter of fact, many firearms with silencers aren't even hearing safe. You still need to wear ear protection.
Right.
Well, guys, I'm Bastion's Goofy again. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit that notification bell, guys. I'm glad to simplify things for y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoy. I'll see y'all next time. May you live with some passion, guys. I'm Bastion's Goofy.